Hi everybody, I'm Jess. Thank you firstly for having a look at my page and a couple of my videos that I've already posted. I'm very new to the YouTube and blogging concept, but one main reason why I decided to set it up in the first place was when I was pregnant with my little girl. I found YouTube a perfect place to have a look and get some advice and get some tips before obviously my little girl was here. It really helped me in terms of things like day-to-day things and what to expect. So I have set it up, so I do hope you enjoy any videos that I do post in the future. My little girl, you might be able to hear her, she's just at the side of me here. She's going to be having a nap soon, so she's messing about. She was 16 weeks old yesterday. She's going to be 4 months on the 8th of April. She was born on the 8th of December, just before Christmas, so a nice sort of busy period. She has been a godsend. I've loved being a mummy. I know everybody says that and you don't really know what to sort of expect when they are here, but she has been this little blessing to our family. I live here with my partner Nick and obviously Freya, and we've lived here, me and Nick, for about sort of 2, nearly 3 years. So this sort of video is a bit of an introduction to who we are, and then hopefully you'll enjoy any videos that we post after this. I'm just going to sort of give you a little bit of a rundown on Freya so far and what she sort of gets up to on a daily basis. At the moment, she is on SMA, hungry baby milk, and she tends to sort of have 5 to 6 ounces a day, every feed, and sort of 5 to 6 bottles a day. We had our weaning visit last week, and off the health visitor, and I'm not sure yet when it will be that I will wean her, but at the moment she seems very sort of happy and content and putting on weight the way she should do, sleeping when she should do. So at the moment I'm not too worried about the sort of weaning aspects. I know health visitors like you to do sort of it at 6 months. I know she's only just coming up to 4, but some parents do decide to sort of do it if they've got a hungry baby from around this time. So she's on SMA hungry baby milk, and she's probably been on that from being about a week and a half old. The first baby milk that SMA do was a little bit thin for her. I don't think it was thick enough, and kept her sort of full long enough. So we put her on the hungry baby one, and she's loved it ever since. I decided to bottle feed after I got home from the hospital. There was a couple of reasons. I breastfed twice when I was in the hospital, and even though she sort of latched on and seemed to sort of enjoy it, when I got home, with me being a first-time mum, I just really decided that it was a little bit too much for me, and the bottle-fed formula would be better suited to my lifestyle as well as my partner's. And that's really the only thing I can say. I know there's a lot of sort of friends of mine that are bottle-fed rather than breastfed, but I know there's people that it works for, so it's entirely up to you. In terms of herself, she is quite a content baby. She likes her own space. She likes, once she's been fed, to have a little cuddle and maybe go down on a play mat or go down on a cushion. And she does enjoy her own sort of space. If she's held too much, she gets very fidgety and yeah, so, and I've noticed that probably from being about a couple of weeks old. She's always preferred being on her own rather than sort of being held all the time, which in a way helps, because if you've got a baby that wants to be cuddled all the time, it can be a lot on yourself. During the day, her naps tend to be after every feed. Not straight away, because milk doesn't tend to make her sleepy. It tends to sort of wake her up a little bit. So after about an hour and a half having a feed, she has 20 minutes to 30-minute naps. She's not a massive napper, but on the other hand, it's fab because she does sleep all night. So I think she's got herself into a bit of a routine of having little naps during the day and sleeping through at night. So until obviously things start to change and she gets a little bit more bored of the milk, or wants something different and is maybe not sleeping through the night, that's when I'll be starting to thinking of weaning her. In terms of what she's doing, she's always trying to sort of sit herself up. She can't quite make it yet. I sort of adjust her and so she can sit up on her with me, but she's trying to sort of lift her head up a lot of the time, which is probably first signs of her sitting up. In terms of toys and things like that, she has little comforters or rattles and things that she can sort of touch and feel and play with. She does hold things now, but she doesn't really know what to do with it, so she just sort of feels it instead, just getting used to the textures and things like that. I will show you her obviously in another video, maybe after she's had a nap. But yeah, this was just a little sort of video to show you who we are and maybe anything that's to come. So thank you for having a look.